If I'm being honest, by I Don't Know Man on AO3. Episode 13, Chapter 4, Serving It Up Gary's Way. Jesus Christ, why the fuck is it so hot on your hall? A voice demanded from somewhere down the hallway, outside of Todoroki's door. Kaminari. Todoroki sat up on his bed. It is Todoroki's quirk. Another voice asked. It sounded like Ojiro this time. More than likely. A third voice, Sarah, responded. Typical. Todoroki had noticed the three hang out a lot. See, Kaminari, Ojiro, were able to figure it out all on their own. Why couldn't you? Because I was too busy sweating my ass off. Kaminari gripped. It is always hotter than the ninth circle of hell up here. The ninth circle is actually ice. Ojiro corrected. But we're very proud of you for trying that reference anyways. Sero added. Fuck you guys, maybe if y'all didn't read so much, you could actually get a date for once. When was the last time you went on a date, Kaminari? Dating isn't everything you know. Speaking of ice, Ojiro interrupted. Shouldn't Todoroki make it cold up here instead of warm? He does sometimes. I actually sleep really well when that happens. Sero hummed. I think different stimuli led to different temperatures reactions. Please never use stimuli in a normal sentence again. Ojiro sounded genuinely disgusted. Todoroki was inclined to agree. Sounds kinky, Kaminari said, and Todoroki could practically hear the shit-eating grin even through the walls. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe that's not too far off. Oh god, you think he's been jacking it? Todoroki nearly fell off his bed. There was no reason that anything that came from Kaminari's mouth should still be able to shock Todoroki, but goddamn it did. It must come with the quirk. He is a 17-year-old dude, Ojiro pointed out. He's always seemed so much older, though, Sarah mused. I wouldn't be surprised if we found out that he plays golf on the weekends at a beachfront timeshare, and calls stores to ask questions that could have easily been looked up online. Todoroki thought that they were being a little unfair. He happened to suck at golf. God damn it. This luck is so shitty. Sarah groaned, fruitlessly jingling, sounds revealing the source of his annoyance. Todoroki could relate. He'd frozen his own luck out of frustration more times than he'd like to admit. Nah, man. Todoroki may seem all aloof at first, but that just means you're not looking hard enough, Kaminari declared, woefully back on the subject. Like, remember that one day Midoriya accidentally tore off his PE uniform during training and Todoroki set half the gym ablaze? Oh god, did Todoroki remember. Instead of giving him a proper lecture, Aizawa had just sighed and shook his head somberly, bloodshot eyes poofy and watery from the smoke, which was somehow worse. Sarah needed to hurry up with that goddamn key. Ojiro scoffed. Well, that's because it was Midoriya. It doesn't count when it involves a guy he's head over heels for. It was truly a miracle that Todoroki remained safely on his bed. They know too? Todoroki couldn't suppress a quiet groan. Does the whole fucking class know? No, Midoriya definitely counts when it comes to Todoroki. Kaminari was definitely grinning again, especially because we're just debating whether or not he polishes his icy. Todoroki actively cringes as Sarah and Ojiro loudly retract in disgust. Oh my god, if you say anything like that again, I'm gonna tell Todoroki your disgusting words, and we'll see how your little spark holds up against his icy. Sarah threatened. Wait, how do we even know he is in his room right now? Ojiro sounds nervously. Hurry up with that damn lock. Alright, sorry. Kaminari bellowed on, completely ignoring Ojiro and his highly valid concern. But you guys know I'm right. I guarantee you that if we brought Midoriya up here in some kinky bunny getup or something, we could fry an egg on the hallway carpet. The worst part was, they weren't wrong. Kaminari, do you want to explain why you're so fixated on the thoughts of Todoroki getting turned on? Ojiro laughed. It's science fictic. Call it an academic quirk analysis. I'm practically doing extra credit. Kaminari paused. And he's a total dime. Ojiro and Sero snorted, and Todoroki wished that he could say that Kaminari's comment had fully restored the pride damaged by the prior conversation. It hadn't. Believe it or not, Kaminari actually may have figured something out. Sero continued, over Kaminari's protest. The few times Midoriya had visited Todoroki was when I was in my room. The floor did not seem to get a bit steamier. And no, not like that, Kaminari. Aw, Ojiro exhaled. That's actually really sweet, Sero. I know, right? Who knew that the strongest guy in class was actually a huge softie? Midoriya does seem to have that effect on people. Poor Todoroki, never even had a chance. Got it! Sero crooned triumphantly, the lock clicking open. Well, I think it's fucking gay as hell. Kaminari scoffed. Kaminari, aren't you bi? The door to Sero's room creaked open. Yeah, what's your point? Never mind. The door slammed shut, sealing the voices away. Todoroki collapsed, spread eager on his bed, not quite absorbing what just happened. This, on top of Kirishima, Ashido, and those godforsaken golden articles, was more than enough to stimulation, as Sero would say, for one day. Unforbidden, Todoroki's mind leaped to Kaminari's word, to the mental image of Midoriya in some kinky bunny getup. When his blush spread all the way to his neck, he activated his eyesight. He didn't need those jokers next door getting any more disturbingly accurate ideas. The rabbit ears would look so cute, nestled in fluffy green curls. Damn! Fucking gay as hell wasn't too far off. Well, that was some very interesting visuals that I had to be persuaded through. Also, Sero, Kaminari, and Ojiro as a friend group was not something I ever had on my radar. But now I can't stop to think about it. And it makes sense. I actually kind of like that friend group. Like, it was never in my radar, but now that it is, like, okay, I'm starting to see the picture, you know, kind of situation? Just like how Jiro and Bakugou was never on my radar, but, like, now I love that duo. Okay, as always, my raindrops, make sure to eat, sleep, drink water, take your meds. Have a wonderful day or night. Link to my Discord server and socials are down in the description. Subscribe to see more of my content, and thank you so much for watching.